predictions, anyone?
Welcome to NFL Enough Said. I'm Mac, he's Tyrone.
Alright, Tyrone. Welcome to NFL Enough Said. I'm Tyrone, and this is Mac. Today, we'll be discussing the Super Bowl matchup of Pittsburgh versus the Green Bay Packers. Who's going to win?
Let's find out. The game is only 2 days away. Let's get started talking about the offense. Which team has a better offense in this game?
I mean, it's got to be the Steelers' offense. You know, Big Ben, at the beginning of the season, he had that suspension, due to his personal issues. But the team fared very well. They were 4-1 during that span, and they proved they have the weapons in order to compensate for Big Ben while he's away.
No, Green Bay's got the better offense, clearly. I mean, you just look at their receiving core, a lot more explosive. You might bring up Mike Wallace on Pittsburgh, but he's caught one pass in the playoffs so far. He hasn't brought anything to the table. The fact is, the Packers, you got Donald Driver, Greg Jennings. They have the better receiving core, and I think they have the better quarterback on paper in Aaron Rodgers. Big Ben might be able to make the play when it matters.
Let's talk about experience here. Aaron Rodgers, he's never gone out in the first round. This is his first time. Big Ben's been to that big dance before. He's won it twice already, and he's trying to live up to the Steelers' greatness and their rich history that they've had.
So you think experience will be an issue? You think the fact that the Steelers have had 25 people on that 08 winning team and the Packers have only had one person on that team who's actually won a Super Bowl, do you think that'll be an issue in this game?
Listen. The Steelers system is designed to beat Green Bay. With Troy Polamalu in the secondary, I don't believe Greg Jennings or Donald Driver will be able to catch any ball.
One guy can't cover three receivers.
Let's not forget, beginning of the season, Mark Sanchez picked apart the Pittsburgh Steelers without Troy Polamalu. With Troy Polamalu in, we saw last week what they did. Mark Sanchez couldn't do anything in that game.
No, I think what we saw in that game was the Jets come out, try running the ball against the Steelers defense that's number one in the league, and then in the second half move towards a more pass-oriented game style and put up over 16 points on the board.
We'll agree to disagree. But who has the better running back? Rashard Mendenhall? Over who's your running back again?
James Starks. And in this game, Rashard Mendenhall will make a bigger impact just because of the defenses. I mean, I don't expect James Stark to have an impact on a Pittsburgh defense, but I think Aaron Rodgers in the pass game, that's the best way to beat the Steelers defense is through the air, not on the ground. So I'll agree with you that Mendenhall has the advantage.
Without a running game, I don't think any team can succeed. You need a solid running game, and James Starks, he's a rookie. He doesn't really know what he's doing.
Packers improved throughout
the
year.
year. He got lucky for a few games.
They didn't have a running back during the year when Ryan Grant went injured, and they've come into the playoffs, and now they're in the Super Bowl. Let's get on to the defense, though. Who has the better defense in this game?
It has to be Steelers, hands down.
That's all you have to say? I like the Packers. Well, let's get on to what these teams are known for best, and that's probably their defense. Ahmad, who do you think's the best? Let's get on to the defensive side of the ball, what these two teams are really known for. Ahmad, what do you think about this?
Not Ahmad.
Let's get on to the defensive side of the ball, what these teams are really known for.
Oh, fuck off, Damon.
Let's get on to the defensive side of the ball, what these teams are really best known for. Ahmad, what do you think about this?
Well, the Steelers are renowned for their defense. And with the number one defense this season, I don't think they can be stopped. Not even a hot Aaron Rodgers can stop the likes of Troy Polamalu and the defensive offense.
Okay, give me the ball. You're being an idiot. The Packers have the best defense, clearly. I mean, the Steelers may be a bit better against the run, but the Packers have a better pass defense. Woodson, Shields, they tell you what they're going to do. They're blitzing to the side.
Listen here, with Roethlisberger, Wallace, Mendenhall, Polamalu, the Steelers are taking home that Super Bowl.
You like Steelers by 7? I say Packers by 3. Good night.
Enough said.
That was so good.